So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Now, here's Clarkson. Love kicks to Clarkson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-5 run here. Hill passes to Mahimi. Pick up by Hill. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his first basket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's LeBron. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Jordan Hill, the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Hill. It's stolen by Korver. To the paint. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 3. Hill kicks to Hill. Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. A minute 50 left to play in the first. They set the pick. Down low. Korver, good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here is Miles. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stuckey drives inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw, good. Stuckey.
At the line for 2.
And so Stuckey nails both of them. 1:25 left in the first. Korver kicks to LeBron. Pass to Love. Back to James. Cleveland moving it around. Fires, high post, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Here is Miles. The pass to Stuckey. Inside. Outside for Miles. 5 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. And the Pacers lead by 3. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Hill. Rebound by Mahimi.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And Miles kicks to Hill. It's stolen by Korver. Passes to Clarkson. Over to the wing. There's the pick. Thompson dishes to Clarkson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Pacers up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jefferson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George against Irving. He kicks to McCollum. It's Jordan on the wing. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Indiana leading. Kicks to George. Pulls it up. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his third assist on the night.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's McCollum. He feeds it to Thompson. Dishes it to McCollum. Jordan with the screen on Stuckey. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan the pass to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. LeBron James, number 1. C.J. McCollum is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Stuckey. There's the feed to Allen. And it's blocked by Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. 17 points here for George. The Cavaliers trail by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Irving. He dishes it to McCollum. It's taken away by Stuckey. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. And it's sent back by Irving. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's George. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. McCollum with the ball. He's got 5. The dish to Jordan. Feeds to LeBron. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. James has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Turner with the screen for Ellis. No good with the triple.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
James dishes to Love. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Stuckey. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Indiana making some changes. Mahinmi comes in for Turner. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's George missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hill against Irving. Ellis outside. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
LeBron is screen on Ellis. On the wing, Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Kicks it out to Love. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Love the pass to Irving. Pacers with the rebound. Ellis goes in. For Indiana, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one. That's good from Ellis. Jordan Hill is checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And then for Cleveland, Korver comes in for McCollum, and it's Clarkson in for Irvin. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. It's stolen by Hill. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Ellis on the wing. Guarded by Korver. Ellis can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Jordan kicks to Love. Back to Jordan, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Ellis outside, and it's blocked.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You take a look at Hill, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Both free throws good from Korver.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now Clarkson. It's a pick by Love. Clarkson kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Korver, good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill dishes to Hill. Ellis goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. 2 on the clock, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Monte, you guys had very active hands out there, and your defense seemed really to drive your offense.
We know if we get defense to stop, we're going to lead the offense. So that's going to be our main focal point is defense and get out and run.
Gotta love a fast-paced team, Monte. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the Pacers, they're 1 half away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
Been a very solid outing for George. He's got 19 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got George Hill. Turner is out there with Allen. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ellis at the 2. He was all alone on that one. Hill's got the first bucket of the third here for Indiana. Moving against Ellis. Outside Irving, out to the wing. And there's the pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving against Hill. Ball's knocked loose. Turner with the screen for Hill. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they get it back. James against Ellis. LeBron kicks to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
George against James. And George, here we go. That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving kicks to Jordan. Passes it to LeBron. And they double up James. Outside Irving. Back to James. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Pacers leading by 3. Hill passes to Turner. Pick up by Hill. Turner dishes to George. Back to Turner. And he slams it in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
James kicks to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by LeBron.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Deep 2 from Hill. That one a little long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Down low, here's LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 13 points for LeBron.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
George sets a screen for Stuckey. Outside, George. Back to Stuckey. And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The wide open look for Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Hill passes to Stuckey. He kicks it to Allen. Left side, George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. George has got 24.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Indiana making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner, and it's Hill in for Allen. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Kicks to Thompson. Back to LeBron, and he slams that one down.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
George. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Jefferson against George. Hill a screen on Jefferson. And George, here we go. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Hill's got his first bucket of the night. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
That's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Indiana trailing here. Stuckey outside. He feeds it to George. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Dishes to LeBron. They set the screen. Rocket 6. Jefferson passing it to Thompson. Takes it from 10. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Irving drives in, and it's sent back by George. Now here is Hill. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pick up by Hill. Off the screen. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Now the feed to Jefferson. George against Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving's got the ball. McCollum no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. George up top, defended by Jefferson. And George, here we go, and he lays it straight in. George has got 28.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Jefferson. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. Cavaliers leading. So on the floor for Cleveland, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Korver in at the small forward. Here's Love. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Hill kicks to Ellis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Ellis having a fantastic night. He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Hill against Irving. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 4. Hill kicks to Turner. And he gets it to go.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
The dish to Jordan. Left side, Love. Here's Clarkson. The Pacers pull it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hill drives in. He dishes it to Ellis. Unloads from 13. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. Back to Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 10 points and also a block shot.
Pacers trail by 5. Hill dishes to Turner. Allen a screen on Jordan. Turner passes to Ellis. Out left to the wing. Isles, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 6th assist on the night.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Jordan the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, you might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Irving against Ellis. Irving drives in. Outside Korver. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jordan. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Jordan no good on the free throw. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. Pass to Allen. No one near him. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Clarkson kicks to Love. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Hill passes to Turner. Pick up by Hill. And it's Turner off the drive. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Outside Hill. Screen by Ellis. Hill kicks to Ellis. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Jordan. Uses both hands to slam it down.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. There's a screen. Ellis dishes to Hill. Here's Allen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And there's the pass to Love. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Allen. 6 to shoot. Clarkson kicks to LeBron, to the inside, stolen by George. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Timeout called. Cleveland. They're in front by 4. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 4. And there's 1:45 left in the game. Pass to LeBron. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Love kicks to McCollum. That ball's clean assist by Love. Love's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
.130 left to play here in the 4th. Ellis outside. Wide open look. And good. He nails it. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
LeBron with it. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And James throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 7. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Ellis kicks to Mahinmi. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
And here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to McCollum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. Here's LeBron. Stolen by Allen.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
That's tipped. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
Shooting for Indiana.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Here we go.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Watson the pass to Mahinmi, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
James. And the miss. And the series has been won. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan play. LeBron James. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight and make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno.